Welcome to AI TV News, a major development in the tech and gaming world. Fortnite, the hugely popular online game, is returning to Apple's App Store in the United States. This marks the end of an almost 5-year ban and signifies a potential turning point in the long-running dispute between Fortnite's developer, Epic Games, and Apple. Indeed, after nearly 5 years off iPhones and other Apple devices in the United States, Fortnite is making its comeback. This is significant news for millions of gamers and, of course, for Epic Games and Apple, heralding a new phase in their often contentious relationship. To understand the importance of this return, let's revisit why Fortnite was banned in the first place. Back in August 2020, Apple removed Fortnite from its App Store. The trigger was Epic Games introducing its own direct payment system within the app. This system allowed players to buy in-game currency and items directly from Epic, bypassing Apple's payment system, through which Apple typically collects a 15 to 30% commission on transactions. Epic Games argued that Apple's policy was monopolistic. Apple countered, stating its rules were in place to ensure a secure and trustworthy App Store, and applied equally to all developers who agreed to its terms, including the commission structure. Epic Games did not accept this decision quietly. They filed an antitrust lawsuit against Apple, leading to a high-profile court battle in 2021. While the court largely ruled in Apple's favor, it did issue an injunction requiring Apple to allow developers to include links to alternative payment options within their apps. Both companies appealed aspects of the ruling. This legal saga brought broader concerns about App Store dominance and commission fees into sharp focus. So what has led to Fortnite's return to the United States App Store now? While specific details of the agreement are still emerging, this development follows significant regulatory shifts globally. For instance, the European Union's Digital Markets Act, DMA, compelled Apple to allow third-party app stores and alternative payment systems on its devices in the European Union. This directly facilitated Fortnite's return to iPhones in Europe earlier this year through the launch of the Epic Games Store as an alternative marketplace. It's likely that ongoing regulatory scrutiny or a new understanding between the two companies has paved the way for this United States return. Key questions still surround the specifics of how this will operate in the United States. Will Fortnite utilize Apple's standard in-app purchase system, with Apple taking its commission? Or will Epic Games be permitted to offer its direct payment system within the United States version of the app? Another possibility is the launch of the Epic Games Store on iOS in the United States, similar to the European model. Or Fortnite could simply reappear on Apple's main App Store under revised conditions. The handling of payments and the overall user experience will be crucial aspects to watch. The implications of this return are substantial. Millions of United States-based iPhone gamers will soon regain access to one of the world's most popular games. For Epic Games, this represents the potential reopening of a significant revenue stream from United States iOS users and a symbolic victory in its campaign for more open app ecosystems. For Apple, this move could indicate a strategic adjustment to its App Store policies, possibly in response to continuous regulatory pressure. Depending on the terms agreed upon, it could also impact Apple's App Store revenue. Other app developers will undoubtedly be monitoring the situation closely, as it could establish a precedent for future App Store policies and disputes. As this story unfolds, we will be looking for the official date of Fortnite's availability on the United States App Store, the precise terms of its return, especially concerning in-app payments and commissions, official detailed statements from both Apple and Epic Games, the broader impact on the App Store economy and the ongoing debate over platform fees, and whether this signals a more extensive policy shift by Apple or represents a unique arrangement. In summary, Fortnite is returning to iPhones in the United States after a nearly 5-year hiatus that stemmed from a complex and public battle over App Store regulations and fees. Its comeback is a landmark event for gamers, Epic Games, Apple, and the wider tech industry. We'll continue to bring you updates on AI TV news.